아침 햇살과 모닝콜로 너와 시작하는 하루 마치 내 인생의 포커스가
Amber, wine, are you okay? Oh my gosh, you are seriously drunk. Wine, I'm okay. It's just that my head is spinning. Saying that she fell on her friend. Amber, yeah, I can see. Now I will have to take care of her. Why you drink so much when you can't handle it?
기대하게 만드는 걸
Amber wanted to enjoy the party, but now she has to take care of Wine, who is drunk just by one shot. Wine woke up with headache. She opened her eyes and looked around. It wasn't her room. She looked at herself. She was naked. Wine panicked and saw her clothes on the floor.
아무 말도 하지
Wine, what has happened? Why am I here in this situation? Wine tried to remember what happened, but no use. She can't remember anything. What? No, this can't happen. Wine got up and wrapped a quilt around herself. She collected her clothes and went to home. Wine peeked inside her house and took slow yet quiet steps. Wine, maybe he's not home, releasing a breath of relief. Thank God. Cut off by someone. Where were you last night? Wine, turning towards him. I was with my friend. And why you stayed with your friend? You know I can't sleep without you. He come closer to Wine and circled his arm around her waist. He started deep in her eyes. You drink alcohol last night? Wine. Taeyang, actually everyone was drinking, and when my boss offered me a drink, I couldn't say no. I just had a little drink. Wine. Taeyang, you should have said no. You can't handle alcohol. That's why I don't want you to go to club. It was your office party. That's why I let you go. Wine. Now please don't be mad. Taeyang, so that's why you stayed at your friend, because you clearly would be drunk. Why? Next time I would say no. I won't even touch alcohol. Taeyang, there is no next time, Mayan.
너의 맘도 알것 같아 모두가
Wan was about to say when he pulled her more closer. Ryan, you know, I don't like you to go to such places. Whole night I was worried about you, thinking how those drunken creeps would be checking you out. My blood was boiling. Wan knew how possessive and protective her boyfriend is. She literally knew that how much he loved her. Wan was now feeling more guilty towards him whenever she would think where she woke up today. How she could tell him that she was in a hotel. I will do as you say from now on, she said, and hid her face in his chest, not wanting to meet his eyes. She wanted to cry on his chest, but she couldn't. Taeyong felt odd as Wine's behavior was changed. Before, she would argue with him and would get mad, saying, "You don't trust me," or what. But now she didn't do anything like that. Taeyang, Wine, is everything alright? Do you want to say something to me? Wine, I'm just tired. I just want to cuddle with you. Taeyang, okay, but first let's eat something. Wine, wait, are you free today? I mean, Taeyang, I have no mission. I will spend the whole day with you. At this, Wine's eyes got wide and she was excited. Her face was glowing by happiness, as after a long time she will be able to spend time with him. Taeyang is a mafia king. He is always busy due to that. Besides this, Taeyang's other identity is the CEO of Kim Industries. Mine is a designer at a clothing brand. No one knows my relationship with Taeyang, as it will be dangerous because of Taeyang's enemies. Once he deals with them, he will make Wine and his relationship public. They didn't do anything besides cuddling, as Wine wanted to wait until marriage, and Taeyang respected her decision. Taking the last bite of her meal, she licked her fingers. Taeyang was admiring her. Taeyang, did you like it? Mayan, I loved it. You know, you cook the best food in the world, and this dish, it was amazing. Taeyang, standing up from his seat and leaning towards her face. What about giving me some rewards? Mayan, no, there is no reward today. You are becoming a princess day by day. She said and was going to run, but her bad luck, Taeyang grabbed her by her arm and lifted her up in a bridal style. Taeyang, leave me, leave. She lightly slapped his chest multiple times, but it wasn't of use. Taeyang just laughed at her behavior and went to room. He placed her on bed and then lay on mine. I hope you know, Mr. Bodybuilder, you are heavy as hell, pouted Taeyang. Just a little while, let me cuddle with you like this. I love to hear your heartbeat. After 15 minutes, Wine was stroking his hair. She was deep in her thoughts. How will she tell him that she is not anymore? Then someone else has touched her, that she unintentionally cheated on her boyfriend. Wine in man, you are a monster, Wine. How can you do such a thing to a loving man like that? You cheated on him, and yes, you are a cheater. You should tell him the truth, but what are you doing? But I don't want to lose him. I can't lose him at any cost. Man, I can't live without him. How he will react when he will get to know about this? He will surely hate me and never see my face. No, Vine was at a war with herself. She was overthinking everything. One part of her wanted to be fair with him and tell him everything, but another part was being selfish. Her eyes got teary, her heart became heavy. She was shattered by the present. The reality was her worst nightmare. Taeyong was on. He observed Vine heavy breath. He lifted his face and saw Vine cry. Vine turning her around. Vine didn't say anything, just stayed sad, and she hid her face in the crook of his neck. Her tears weren't stopping. Tell me, Vine, who hurt you? Tell me, I will rip off his skin. Since you come home, you are behaving differently. Tell me what is wrong. Did something happen to the party? Did someone do something inappropriate to you? He was continuously rubbing her back to calm her down. I just had a dream last night. In that dream, I saw you left me and that you hate me. Tell me, Taeyang, will you leave me? Taeyang, no, Vine, why would I leave you, huh? Vine, are you being serious and honest with me right now? He hummed in response and Vine kissed his neck. She started and gave him hickeys as Taeyang was moaning. After some time, Vine lifted her head and made eye contact with him. Are you satisfied now? Huh? Vine chuckled and looked at the hickey. This hickey, it's like someone has sucked your blood. Taeyang got up and saw himself in the mirror. He smiled seeing this. Not bad, my first ever hickey. You actually did a good job, you little mischievous vampire. But now it's my turn. He sat and grabbed her by her waist. Usually Vine would wiggle trying to get away as per her rule that nothing before marriage. But this time it was like she is giving herself in. He was waiting for Vine to stop him, but she didn't do anything like that. Taeyang planted multiple short kisses on her neck. After that, he stopped. Vine, you will not give me a hickey? Taeyang, no, I know you will have a hard time hiding it at your workplace, but also I am waiting for our wedding. Once I marry you, then no one can save me from you. Vine, I told you not to pinch my nose, it hurts. Time came. It has been 10 days since that night. Vine tried to tell him that always she would lose all her courage seeing him. She was willing to give herself to him, and that's why she will not stop him. But Taeyang didn't cross his line. He was wondering why she is not stopping him as before she would stop him after the kiss, but now he has to stop himself. Vine was feeling nauseous and her health wasn't good. She was afraid that she might be. In the office, Vine knocked on the door. May I come in, sir? David, yes, Vine. Vine handed her design as he looked at them and praised Vine. Then he got up from his seat and locked the door. Vine confused and nervous. Why, you locked the door, sir? David, because I want to talk to you about something that I actually think you forgot. Vine, excuse me, sir, what do you mean? David, oh, so you don't remember? Well then, let me tell you what you did on that party night. Or should I say who you lost your V card to? At this, Vine eyes got wide and she didn't know who that person was with whom she lost her V card. Her breath hushed as he came closer. David, yes, it was me. You were drunk and were begging me. That's bullshit. Even if I'm drunk, I can never do something like that. No, I can never ask you to, David. Oh, so you don't believe me? Then follow me. Wyan decided to follow him. He brought Wyan to the same room as she woke up that day. Now her eyes were teary. David started to tell how and what they did. Wyan couldn't hear more as she shouted, "Stop! Please stop there!" One ran from there. It was traumatizing for her. She couldn't believe whatever he said, but reality is reality. Nothing can be changed now. Juan took her belongings and went to home. Taya was not at home. She ran to the room, grabbed their photo as she apologized multiple times and then cried harder. Why, Juan? Why? Why you drink alcohol when you know you can't handle it? Why you didn't listen to that? He warned me. He said to me not to drink, but I did. He warned me that guys are not trustworthy, but I was the one who forced David. He isn't at fault either. I was the one who seduced him in my drunken state. She believed whatever David said to her. She was crying when she received the text from David saying he likes her and wants her in her life. He will take the responsibility and be his girlfriend. Why? No, never. When Wyan didn't respond, David called her. Wyan, please don't call me, and what you want I can't give you. I don't want to take any responsibility. David, why? I love you, so what is the problem? I'm doing all this because I love you, Wyan. Wyan, but I don't. I already have a boyfriend, so don't even try. David, oh, I know that. I saw him picking you up in his black car from down the road. I don't think he loves you, because if he did, then why would he hide his relationship with you, huh? Wyan, that's our personal matter. Don't interfere. David, no sweetheart, nothing is personal now. And also, I have a video of that now. Imagine if I showed him your video and if he hears you, what will he do, huh? He will throw you to the streets. Wyan, video? Why you have the video? David, actually you seduced me, but I wanted a proof, and look, today this proof will come handy, and it's up to you. He cut the call with an evil laugh. Wyan was now a crying mess. All these things were too much for her to handle. At night, Wyan was applying lotion on her body while being lost in her thoughts. Taeyang called her multiple times, but she didn't respond. He came closer to her and put the lotion aside. He kissed her cheeks as Wyan came out of her thoughts. Taeyang, babe, where were you lost, huh? I called you multiple times, but you didn't respond. Wyan, nothing. I was just thinking about the design I submitted today. Taeyang, did they not like it? Wyan, they liked it. In fact, my boss told me that he will give me extra bonus, and also I'm going to be promoted. Taeyang, that's a good thing then. He lifted her up in bridal style and placed her on the bed as he turned off the lights and lay down beside her, pulling her in his embrace. Taeyang, pecking her forehead. Good night, baby girl. I love you, he said, but Wyan's hands got inside as his eyes widened. Taeyang, Wyan, are you okay? Do you know where it is going? Baby, stop, okay? I am already suffering.
맞춰진 걸까? 따뜻한 모닝커피의 향기가 오늘 하루도 날 기대하게 만드는 걸 우리 오늘은 또
Wine opened her eyes, but she found herself alone on the bed. Her eyes were finding Taeyang, but he was not there. As she panicked, she tried to get up, wrapping the quilt around her body, but she felt pain. She still managed to stand up and was going to fall, but Taeyang picked her up. Taeyang, when you woke up and why you tried to stand all by yourself, you know your legs are numb. It was confusing for Wine that why she was feeling a lot of pain. Clearly, it wasn't like this. That morning, she didn't feel any pain. But she shrugged it off, thinking it might be because they have gone many rounds. Wine, where were you? Taeyang, I was making breakfast for her sweetheart. As she heard sweetheart, she remembered David and his demands. She felt scared. What if David do what he said? What if we show him that video? Taeyang, let's take a hot bath. It will help in pain. And also after that, take some painkiller, he said and went to bathroom. In the clinic, Wine was waiting for her test results. As doctor come with her result, Wine took it and read the reports. As her eyes got teary, she calmed herself down and rushed out of the hospital, wiping her tears. Doctor, I have done what you said. Good. I have sent the money to your bank account. Wine was in her room. She packed all her stuff as she was going to confess everything today. Also, she decided that she will abort this and will leave the country forever. Taeyang deserves a good girl, not a slut like me who cheated on him. I will tell him everything. And about this, it's better if you don't come in this world because he will suffer the most. She put the bags under the bed when she heard car horn. It was Taeyang. Wine ran to the living room where she saw Taeyang. She ran into his arms. Taeyang, did you miss me? Wine, Tae, I want to tell you something. Stuttering, please don't say anything and listen to me first. Taeyang, okay, I'm listening. Wine pulled out of hug and looked straight in his eyes. She knew the eyes which were admiring and has a lot of love for her will hate her in some seconds. She will be disgusted by her own presence and he will also be disgusted by her. Wine, Taeyang, you remember that party night? Her eyes got teary. Taeyang extended his hands towards her but she backed away. No, please stay still and listen to me. That night I wasn't with my friends. Stuttering. Taeyang, then where were you, Wine? Wine sobbed. I cheated on you that night. Taeyang eyes turned dark. He pinned her to the wall and stared at her eyes with his dark orbs. Taeyang, what did you said? You what? Wine. Taeyang's grip on her arms got really strong, which was hurting Wine. She closed her eyes as she winced in pain. What, Wine? What? You what? Shouted. I cheated on you with my boss, David. As she was saying, Taeyang was getting more angry as he didn't know how strong he was holding Wine and that it was hurting her. He was feeling as someone has crushed his heart. He let go of Wine and ran his hand in his hair. He again looked at Wine as he punched the wall really hard. His knuckles started bleeding as Wine immediately took his hands in her. Taeyang's eyes were still dark. His anger had taken over him. Taeyang jerked Wine's hand off. Don't you dare to touch me. I don't know what I will do, Wine. Wine looked at his bleeding hand and started crying hardly. Seeing her cry, Taeyang's eyes became soft. The man who was burning in anger was melting now. His eyes got teary. Wine came closer to him as he was just froze on his spot, just staring at her with emotionless face. But his eyes were showing how hurt he was. Wine hugged him tightly, her hands on his back. She hugged him as tight as possible and hid her face in the crook of his neck. Wine, I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry. I know you are feeling disgusted by my presence and touch, but please let me hug you for the last time. I swear I will go away but please don't hurt yourself. You can hurt me instead. Why? You can hate me if you want, you can even kill me, but please don't hurt yourself. Yes, kill me, you are a mafia, right? Then kill me as a punishment. Taeyang wrapped his arms around her waist, still his heart only contained love for her. Listening to her cry, he was shattered. Wine, crying hardly. Taeyang, kill me, I can't live with this burden. Taeyang, shh. Don't say anything now, just shut up, okay? Wine was crying so much that Taeyang was patting her back now. His shirt was now wet from her tears. After some time, she tried to pull out of it, but Taeyang's grip was so strong she looked at his face as she felt guilty. I will go away from you, Taeyang. Find a girl that deserves you because I don't. I'm just a pathetic cheater, nothing else. She again tried to pull out but no use. Taeyang wasn't letting her go. He placed his face in the crook of her neck. Taeyang, stay like this, don't move. After some time, he let go of her as Wine took steps towards their shared bedroom. Taeyang also followed her. Taeyang looked at her room for the last time as she signed. She then took her suitcase out of the bed. Taeyang was just looking at her figure while leaning against the door frame. Wine took steps towards the dressing table to take her phone but stopped when Taeyang back hugged her and placed his face on her shoulder. She looked at him from the mirror in front of her. Taeyang, don't go now. It's night. You can go tomorrow. Why you care? You should not care about me. Hate me. Hate me with all your might. I'm fucking cheater. I don't deserve your sweet and kind treatment. She broke down in tears. Taeyang, I know what I have done to do. You will do whatever I say, and tonight you are not going anywhere. Cold. Fine. Okay, I will sleep in the guest room. No, you are not sleeping in the guest room. Fine. What are you doing and why are you doing this? No question because you have no right to ask anything now. Breaking the hug. Now go and change into nightwear. Don't make me wait. She took her night clothes from the suitcase and rushed to the bathroom. Taeyang was looking at her disappearing figure. Then his attention went towards the suitcase which was open. He saw the medical envelope and he became curious. He took the envelope and saw that it had Wine medical reports. He started reading and got to know about everything. Of course, it's not his. His heart clenched knowing Wine is. He became hella angry and tried to control himself. He put the report in the envelope and then in the suitcase. Taeyang. In this condition she was going in night. Where will she go? Realized. Maybe to him. Did she tell him that she is? I want to kill that bastard. Why did you cheat on me, Wine? I want answers. A lot was going on his mind. He was angry on Wine and get worried about her. For sure, he was going to kill that bastard whom Wine cheated because he can't do anything to the woman he loved. But he can't kill the man now. He was in his thought when he come to reality by the door opening sound. Wine come out and lay on bed silently. Taeyang was staring at her figure and then lay down beside her. Is there anything left that you wanna tell me? Wine weak voice. No, there is nothing left you should know. Taeyang pulled her in his embrace as Wine's face was now on his chest. He placed her head on his arm and hugged her tightly. Taeyang, please, for the last time, let me cuddle with you. Wine felt warm in his embrace. She inhaled his scent. She wanted to make the most of this moment. The fact that she can't see him or feel this warmth from tomorrow onwards was making her sad. Her breath got heavy and her tears fell. Don't cry, you have cried a lot. It's not good for you in this situation. Patted her back. Man was going to question him what situation because he clearly doesn't know anything about. But Taeyang didn't let her speak. Taeyang, no more words. Die, just sleep. Wan did as he said. She slept, but Taeyang was wide awake. A lot of questions which only Wan can answer, but seeing her situation and puffy eyes, he didn't got the courage to ask her those questions. I can't believe you will leave me tomorrow. Don't go anywhere, don't go to anyone, just stay with me like this. Please, I can't live without you. Peg her forehead. Taeyang took his phone and messaged someone to investigate David and that do it as soon as possible. In the morning, Taeyang woke up as he saw no one beside him. He got panicked that Wine left him. Then his eyes fell on the suitcase as he took a breath of relief. He got up and started searching for Wine. He found her in the balcony talking to someone on the phone. Yes, my flight is at 5 pm. I will be in the city the next day. Doctor, so you want it that day? Yes, I want it as soon as possible. Thy eyes wide and why Wine is going for abortion? Doctor, there is nothing to talk about. He isn't ready to take responsibility and he has just left me all by myself. And I don't think I can take care of this. I don't know what I will do as I have no one now. The doctor is Wine's friend's sister. Wine said this because she don't want to go to David, nor she want him to know she can't live with a nasty person like him. Doctor, well, the father consent is actually not legally required. Okay, we'll do as you want. Taeyang heard all their conversation as his blood was boiling. How can someone hurt the woman he loves? He spent the night and now he's not taking the responsibility. He left Wine for suffering. Taeyang in mind. Yes, she cheated, and it will be absurd to tell me all this and to expect me to take care of her when he left her. But still, I want to trust me. No matter how angry I am on her, I will not leave her to suffer alone. After a while, Van entered. She silently took step towards her suitcase. Pack all things. She put her phone in her purse and grabbed the suitcase handle from the other hand. She looked at Ty as he was already staring at her, waiting for her reply, waiting for her to say something or at least ask his help. But no, she just started taking her steps out of the room. She stopped when her suitcase wasn't moving. She looked at it was Taeyang holding the handle from the other side. Taeyang, where are you going? Silently, huh? Why am confused. I am Taeyang, you are not going anywhere, taking her purse and suitcase away. But no more words, you can't go anywhere. I am not letting you go. We are not even yet. And how will we become even? No, I mean you want to see me miserable? It's okay because I deserve it. And tell me how miserable you want me to be. How will you punish me? Because please do it. Taeyang, just answer some of my questions and do whatever I say. Because you know I am a mafia. My love for you has made me soft for you. Otherwise, you know how cruel I can be. I thought you would kill me after knowing that I cheated on you. But you did exactly opposite of it. I think I don't know you good enough. Taeyang, how all this cheated thing started? Did you fell out of love or you loved him more than me? These words were hard to come out, but still he asked her. No, I never fell out of love and never liked anyone. Keep going. She was not able to face him, so she was seeing the floor. I was drunk that night. I don't remember anything about that night, and when I woke up, I was in that situation. No words come out as it was really hard remembering all that was so hard. Taeyang grabbed her wrist and made her sit on the bed. He gave her a glass of water and she gulped it all in one go. After some time, she continued. When I woke up, I was in a hotel. I come home after that. I didn't know who I did it and I was scared because I don't listen to you and now I was in this situation. She told him everything. She told him the exact same thing David said to her. But listening to this, Taeyang asked, "So you don't remember anything and believe whatever that bastard said, huh? And you told me you cheated." "But I did." Taeyang made her sit on his lap and then hugged her tightly. Some of his tears escaped from his eyes. "No, you didn't anything intentionally. It was a mistake." Cupping his cheeks. "Can you still love a woman like me?" She stopped as she was going to tell him by pregnancy, by mistake. "No matter, I will always love you. Please don't go. Just stay with me. Just stay beside me." Wine was gasping for air as Taeyang laughed, seeing her situation.
눈 뜨면 눈부신 아침 햇살과 모닝콜로
"I'm feeling tired. I wanna sleep while cuddling with you. Can I?" "Of course, and you don't need to ask for these things. Nothing is changed, Wine, so stop behaving like this." Wine circled her arm around him as he got placed her on the bed and then cuddled with her. He was stroking her hair as which was helping her to sleep. Taeyang in mind. Something is not right. I can't believe that Wine seduced him, and if he has taken advantage of Wine's drunk state, I will make his life a living hell. David, get ready to meet the devil. The notification sound from Wine's phone got Taeyang's attention. He extended his hands to grab the phone. Taeyang took the phone and opened it as he knew her password. Taeyang's eyes got bloody, seeing all nasty and dirty text from David. He also saw the video he sent to Wine. He couldn't believe how much of a disgusting man David was. But one thing he was sure that the girl in the video isn't Wine, although she looked like Wine. Taeyang messaged his men to capture David and also find the girl in the video. Taeyang pecked Wine's forehead. "My naive baby girl, she suffers so much because of this bastard. He was torturing her and she couldn't even tell me. I can understand she was afraid to lose me." Kissing her cheeks, he then put his hand on her arm on which Wine winced in pain. "Taeyang, is she hurt here?" She was wearing a tight shirt, so Taeyang carefully took it off. He saw his hand's mark on her arm. Yesterday, in anger, he did that. His eyes got teary, realizing how he hurt Wine. He got up, put some medicine on her arm as he kissed her collarbone. "I am sorry, I am not a good boyfriend. Not only I failed to protect you, but also I hurt you." Time skip. Wine. "Taeyang, where we are going, huh?" Taeyang, putting a coat on her. "It's cold outside. And don't ask questions. Soon you will know." Wine come out of the car. She was scared of this place as this place was so dark and scary. The house in front of her looked haunted. She grabbed his arm and side hugged him. "Why we are here, Taeyang? I don't like this place." As she said, a dog barked at them as Wine jumped on Taeyang and hugged him tightly. Taeyang chuckled and wrapped his arms around her securely, giving her support. "Calm down, I'm here." Kissing her back, Taeyang took steps to her inside. They were now standing in the basement with 3 other persons tied to a chair, 1 woman and 2 men. Wine looked at them and they gave Taeyang a questionable look as Tai gave order to his men. "Taeyang, remove the cloth from their faces and let my women see who they are." They did as he said. Wine eyes widened, seeing the female doctor and David there. They both were tied up and there was another man also. "Why you have bring them here? And please let me down." Stay like this. I don't want this dirty mud to stick on your shoes, and why I bring them here, he will tell you all the truth, he said, pointing towards David's right-hand man, who is also his secretary. As Ty pointed at him, he started speaking. He told Wine that everything was planned and it was a conspiracy. David is actually the enemy of Mafia world, and he got to know about Wine and Ty relationship. He wanted to take revenge from Taeyang for killing his brother, so he planned all this. He became Wine boss, and then that night he gave Wine some drug in that drink. That's why Wine don't remember anything. He also gave Amber money and shipped her to other branch. That night David actually planned to do it with Wine, but he got a call from his secretary that the young man attacked his base, so he had to go. Thus he lost his chance. So he made a fake video in which he hired a woman similar to Wine. He used that video to blackmail Wine and make Wine his toy. Wine asked got Terry hearing all this how stupid she was. This man was playing from the start. Don't cry, because now they will cry. And those reports was also a scam. You knew? Since when? The same night you told me about cheating. Wine was ashamed for not telling Ty anything. If she would have told him, it would not get to this extent, but her fear of losing him was so bigger that it took over her. David, it was all going well, but then you got to know everything, Taeyang. It would be such a great revenge that I will have the woman you love as my toy. Imagine how much hurt and weak you will be. He laughed evilly as Taeyang's eyes got dark, hearing these words for Wine. What he wanted to do with her just for revenge. Somewhere he thanked God for not letting Wine go, or else it would be worse. He was not worried for himself but for Wine. What, you are not happy to hear this? By the way, she has a great figure. I will have a great time playing with her. Wine hid her face in Taeyang's neck. She was feeling suffocated and disgusted as he was speaking. Taeyang told his men to beat his ass up. But why was I? It was because of the drug that you felt hot and thus you removed. Beat them up and then burn them alive. All three of them. Time skip. It has been 2 hours since they come back from the basement, but Wine isn't letting go Taeyang. She is on his lap while hugging him tightly, almost choking him. Taeyang is just comforting her. Babe, why are we wasting our time on what could have happened, huh? Let's do something exciting. Seeing him with her puppy eyes. Like what? Taeyang, do you wanna eat ramen? Wine, make my ramen a little spicy. Taeyang mentally slapped himself and then decided to just eat ramen as his cute girlfriend didn't get what he wanted. Time skip. Wine opened the drawer as she was finding her charger. She saw a red small box. She opened it and saw a diamond ring. Wine, he is going to propose me, excited. Taeyang came in the room as he saw Wine's smiley face. He got weird vibes. He sat beside her as Wine was lying on the bed. He pecked her forehead. You look cute when you are happy. By the way, what is the thing that is making you so happy? Wine. Actually, my friend boyfriend has proposed her for marriage, so I am happy for her. That's it. I mean, they will be married before us, and that's sad, because we started dating before them. I know I'm looking shameless right now. Taeyang babe, I know you from 2 years. I know that you have seen that ring in the drawer. So when are you planning to propose me, huh? Actually, when I come home from office, I had this ring and a candlelight dinner ready. I was going to propose you that night, but you told me that you cheated. Wine guilty. I'm sorry. Taeyeon grabbed that box of diamond ring and then slid it on her right ring finger. Yeah, how can you slide it like this, huh? I mean, you didn't ask me if I want to marry you or not. Taeyeon, you have already wasted a lot of time, Ryan. I love you and you love me, that's it. You're my wife from now on, that's it. And our wedding is in a week, that's it. I have organized everything as per your taste. You just have to go and choose a wedding gown. That's it. Ryan, you are a crazy man, seriously. Taeyeon kissed her hand and he leaned closer to her. I'm only crazy for my dear.